What's up, everybody? Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope everyone's having a good holiday and everyone got what they wanted for Christmas. I definitely did because I didn't really ask for too much, and I don't. There wasn't really, to be honest, before I show everyone that what I got for Christmas and everything like that. To be honest, there wasn't really much out, and not when it comes down to games. And when I think of like in regards to games this year, it's really kind of different from where compared to what it was last year, to the different number of games being out and everything like that this year during the holiday. But I'm sure most people are probably getting like the next gen consoles, like either the whether you got the PS4 or the Xbox One or something like that for Christmas. But I think this would be this today is just being Christmas and all. Today would be like the best time and the opportunity to get like one of the next gen consoles, because I know those consoles can be very expensive, and not people have like a lot of money these days and everything like that. And each time these consoles, the next gen consoles come out, these new game consoles come out, they tend to be a lot of money and everything like that. But I didn't even want the Xbox One or the PS4, to be honest, and I'm gonna actually wait, and I'm not gonna get it until sometime until in the middle of 2014. And I decided that earlier this year after watching the E3 conference, and it wasn't really all that special. And when both Microsoft came out with their launches and Sony did their little presentation and conference about their next gen consoles, I don't really care too much about the technological features of the systems, because those features are all unique and all. But I just want to say that, to me, when I go to pick a game console and when I want to buy a gaming console, it's all about the games for me, and it's always been about the games to me as a gamer, because when I buy a console, I want to have a lot of games to play and a variety of games to choose from. And I'm just that type of gamer that likes to have like a variety of games to choose from, and I just always been that way, because I did the same thing when back when the Nintendo Wii came out. And the only games that were available for that system was just like you had Zelda Twilight Princess, and you already had the Wii Sports that already came with the system, and then you had Red Steel, I think it was, and then some other games. But I think those were the only two games. And then you didn't even have Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Brawl wasn't even a launch title for the system, which was most people, I bet most Nintendo fans were looking forward to and was hoping would be a launch title, a launch game, a launch title for the system itself. But it wasn't, and it didn't really come out until like several months later. So that's just what I think about the next gen consoles. But the first thing I want to show you guys is some cool t-shirts that I got for Christmas, and now I'll show you the two games that I got and everything like that I wanted for Christmas, because I don't really ask for too much, because with nothing really being out and all. So this shirt that I actually got from sharkrobot.com, they have a lot of cool t-shirts and everything, and this one was pretty cool. I thought it's Charmander, the Pokemon, the Charmander with the Mass Effect assault rifle, and it's actually called the Charmander Shepherd shirt, and it's really cool. It looked really cool, and it looks pretty sweet. Like, it's dope. Like, look how cool he looks with the assault rifle from Mass Effect. So, and he has like a little piece of the little armor part for just the Mass Effect armor from like Shepard's armor. So it looks pretty sweet. Like, that's my Charmander Shepherd shirt, and I'll be wearing these t-shirts on like some of my videos that I'll do vlogs and everything like that, and any updates or any sort of gaming news or anything like that. So I'll definitely be wearing these t-shirts in my videos. But I also have two other t-shirts, and I also want to talk about these. Here's one of my shirts, and as you guys probably know, any wrestling fans out there, I am a big fan of wrestling. I've always been watching ever since I was a little kid, ever since I think I was 7 years old when I started watching WWE. And I have a DX t-shirt that I got from WWE.com, and it's the old DX shirt. It was pretty hard to find. I hear it was pretty hard to find, and these were like two surprise gifts from that I got for Christmas. And I've always been a wrestling fan. I watched like Monday Night Raw every Monday, the SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown on Friday, and even sometimes I always watch the main event shows on Wednesday nights, WWE's main event. And I think it's going to be I think they're going to have like WWE's main event showing tonight, even though it's Christmas and all, today being Wednesday and all. So And I really think that DS is actually one of my favorite tag teams, next to the Hardys, Christian and Edge back in the day, and then also just even with I'm trying to think of some other good tag teams. I think those were my favorite tag teams of all, but my favorite all-time favorite is just being like D-Generation X with Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and that's my favorite tag team of all time. And I don't think it's gonna be any other better tag team like them. But I also like the new tag team of wrestlers that came into the company like this year, the Wyatt family. They're pretty good too. I like those guys too. Their gimmick and everything like that, and their whole talent. They have a lot of talent also, and also the Shield. And the Shields just want to be, in my opinion, I think the Shield has it's been one of the most dominant tag teams, and they took out a lot of these top tier guys like John Cena, Randy Orton, The Rock, CM Punk, and even the Undertaker. They put him through the table, and ever since they put Undertaker through the table, he has yet to come back, which is surprising. And the other shirt that I have is I have a Daniel Bryan Yes t-shirt, and this I love this. He's one of my favorite wrestlers next to CM Punk. My top two favorite wrestlers next to Rey Mysterio. I also like John Cena and Randy Orton, but I know John Cena can't really wrestle. He doesn't have any wrestling ability, but the reason why I like John Cena is because of his character and everything. The little kids and everybody can look up to him. It's almost as if, I know they call him like he's a Superman and everything. He always wins, and I kind of honestly get tired of him winning each match and everything like that. And it's so predictable at times too. In every match that he gets in, that he competes in, they always end up throwing him in the main event. He's always that guy, the Superman that he always has to win. And overcoming the odds, I want to say, is really kind of crazy, and it gets kind of stale. But I like his character and him being a role model, all to be a good look for kids, I want to say. And it has Daniel Bryan in the back, which is with the wrestling ring in the back, in the middle, which is pretty sweet. And those t-shirts, those are just the 3 t-shirts that I got. And for my games that I picked up, I decided to get these 2 games. You have Mario and Luigi Dream Team, and for the 3DS, and then you also have like the Guided Fate Paradox for the PS3, which is a JRPG which is I hear is from the makers and developers of the Disgaea game, An Hour of Darkness, which was the very first Disgaea game with Haru as the main character. So I decided to get these 2 games because these 2 games actually interest me out of the whole roster of games, because I play like JRPGs and everything like that. So it's pretty sweet that I have 2 games I can play and stuff. But I do want to play these 2 games on YouTube and everything, but it's just that I don't know, like this being a Nintendo game and all these new YouTube content ID matches, I don't really think that these games are going to be really safe to play, and I don't want to risk it. And as much as I would like to play this on YouTube, I'm already in the middle of Pokemon X. Like, I don't want to take any sort of risk and just try to risk just getting just so many just third-party content ID matches and everything, and just so many copyrighted claims from Nintendo. And I don't know if those issues are ever going to be fixed. So as much as I would like to join the roles in a hilarious action RPG that bridges the world of Pillow Island and the impossible landscapes of Luigi's imagination, I don't want to risk it, just like it says in the back. I don't want to risk just being a part of that and just getting hit with all those content ID matches. And my whole Pokemon X playthrough, I'm just gonna have to probably cancel that and just delete all those videos that I have saved up on my not only on this camera that I'm recording right now on, but just in general. I might have to just delete all those videos, and it's just been a waste. And just playthroughs are ruined now. And even with this game, like, this just makes me think about Tales of Exilia. Like, my Tales of Exilia playthrough and some of my videos where just the audios were muted. And just to think about it, some of those this game has those animated cutscenes and everything, like almost as if you're watching like an anime TV show and stuff. Those animated cutscenes, and I don't want to risk that, and I don't want to be a part of that and just try to have the audio muted in my videos, and where no one can, when people go and watch my videos, you can't hear anything. And what's the game without music and any audio? That's really, what's the point of even watching a video with no audio? Like, you might as well just close the video just right off the bat. But those are the 2 games that I picked up for Christmas and everything like that. And I didn't really want too much because it's not with nothing really being out and all, and just the whole specific, just having just everything, just the hottest thing out today right now would just be the PS4 and the Xbox One, and maybe some people that were interested in getting the Wii U. That would be like also just like those three things that most people are really picking up this holiday season. But I will probably most likely say either the PS4 or the Xbox One. Those two are really just the most wanted type of things, most wanted type of gaming things right now this year. And as the holidays are here now for today, I'm sure most people are probably having those next gen consoles and everything. But I just being the odd one out, I just decided to I think it's not too bad to just wait for the better games to come out next year, because you have like on the PS4 side, you have Infamous Second Son, you have maybe possibly Uncharted, maybe the new Crash Bandicoot. I heard that was being in the works for PS4. That might just be out also next year sometime. Who knows? And then you also have like games like Dark Souls 2 and Persona 5, those are two PS3 exclusives. Well, I wouldn't say PS3 exclusives, but I know Persona 5 is a PS3 exclusive. But those games are going to be also for the current gen. Now I can play all those other games too, and games like Paradox, the Guided Fate Paradox that I picked up, and games like outside of just the current gen and just outside of just consoles in particular, I can just play those handheld games and everything like that, just to kill time and have other games to play without even having to be on the next gen consoles and have a PS4 or anything like that. Because even if I was to get a PS4, what am I gonna get? The only game I'm honestly interested in getting right now out of all the games that's been released for is just Knack. And I heard Knack is a really good game for the PS4, but I'm not really too much into Killzone. I played Killzone 2 before. I played the Killzone 3 campaign of both of those games, but I wasn't really too into the multiplayer. The multiplayer can be fun, but I'm just not really into Killzone like that, just to be perfectly honest. And those are the only two exclusives for the system itself. And okay, you have those indie games that like WrestleGun, Contrast, and The Playroom, and then even those downloadable games that you can get, and also Battlefield 4, Assassin's Creed 4, and Call of Duty Ghosts. Those are all multi-platform games that already have been out. So what's the point of getting games that are already out for the current gen with just no sort of difference instead of just a spike in the graphics and everything like that? And who would want to get the same game twice just because the game looks better in graphics? Like, okay, the trees would look much more realistic in Call of Duty Ghosts, just like they were saying in the reveal, but I just don't see a point in that. And I wouldn't just want to get a game just to have one or two games, a game console just to have one or two games to play, and that's just, it's no point when I can just wait until next year. Just the same thing for Xbox One. Killer Instinct Rise, which isn't that good, I hear is really a disappointment. You have Killer Instinct, and I would just take out Rise and wouldn't even include that, even though that's an Xbox exclusive. You have Killer Instinct and you have Dead Rising, those two top games, and then next year you'll have Titanfall and some other games as well. Who knows? Are they going to make a new Gears? And then possibly Halo 5. Who knows if that's going to be out next year or something like that. But those are just a few games on both sides of the consoles, and it's not too much to really select from. And just even if I had like a PS4 or maybe an Xbox One sitting here just rating right there just in front of me, I wouldn't have probably just one game and I wouldn't want to just play one game for Christmas on my console. I would like to have a variety to play. But even if I have these two games, I still have other games I can play. I still have other playthroughs I have to finish up, like Kingdom Hearts, and I just started Crash Bandicoot 2 as my little replacement playthrough for Tales of Exilia. I still have to finish that up. I can actually finish that up today if I wanted to, but I'm just going to put this vlog out today, and my Christmas vlog out, just to show you guys what I got. And this is pretty much it for what I have. And I know it's not too much, but it's nothing really out this year, and except for just the next gen consoles. But I'm just going to wait till next year until the better games are out. So I don't see any problem with that. And and I'm sure I'm not the only one who decides to wait for the better games, since there's not much to play around. So that's it. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope everybody has a happy Christmas, and peace out.